Hello, everyone, and welcome to another rendition of Reading the Comments. This is the 22nd one, and it's been a minute. Things kind of came up, and I was kind of waiting to let some more comments accrue so I could do a couple in a row. So here we are, number 22 of Reading the Comments. We're going to start off with episode number 543 of James Graham. This was an email that came from Easton K. Easton writes, "Hello, this may not be the most important message you have received, but I was scrolling through your videos on YouTube and noticed a name I know. James A. Graham. This isn't really important, but I wanted you to know that he is my grandpa. He is sadly no longer with us, but it's awesome to hear others tell about him. Thank you." Well, thank you, Easton. I really appreciate that. And you're wrong. This may not be the most important thing that I received in that day, but it is an important message because it comes from someone like you who took the time to check out the videos over on YouTube and listen to the show. It is also really cool. I share your excitement that you were able to find a relative. That is cool. That is an awesome thing. And I agree that it is important that these stories are getting told, whether it's a relative or a complete stranger. These stories need to be told. And I'm really happy that you were able to stumble across. And if you share it with other family members and you find out that I got something wrong, I missed something, if something needs to be added, please let me know, and I will appreciate that. Moving on, episode 423 of Dwight Schaffner. This comes from Michael Schaffner. Michael writes, "Nice. Dwight Schaffner is my great uncle. His MOH is now with his grandson, Dave Jolly, and still in Ohio. I have Dwight's personal copy of the Medal of Honor book and his 77th Division history here in Chicago." Thank you very much, Michael. Apparently this is going to be a more of a relative episode of Reading the Comments, but that's awesome. Again, very, very thankful that you took the time to search and find this show, listen to it, and leave me a comment. And that is really cool that you're tracking the family history. You are keeping tabs on where things are and holding on to these little bits of history, even if it is family history, but even if it wasn't family history, would be an important thing to do. So thank you very much. Last but not least, episode 76, Daniel Fernandez. This comment comes from Mick Hamilton. Mick writes, "Daniel and I often swapped lunch sandwiches while attending Los Lunas High School. A great guy, quiet and a bit shy. Everyone liked him. I'm proud to have known him. Salute." Well, thank you very much, Mick. Hopefully those sandwiches were good. They must not have been too good because you wanted to swap with somebody else, which means you liked what he had. And he liked what you had, so it sounds like they were good for the other person. But thank you very much for writing in and letting us know that you happen to know Daniel Fernandez, and it's great. Again, once, like I've repeated myself here in this little episode here, that it is important that we keep these stories going, and I'm glad that it's reaching people that happen to actually know or be related to these recipients. So it's the least that I could do. But thank you all very much for listening. And if you have a comment that you'd like to leave, you can go ahead and do it over on YouTube. Seems to be the more popular place to do it. You can also send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com. All information's over on talesofhonorpodcast.com. And that's all I got. So stay tuned for the next episode, and we'll catch you then.